Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Fine,
Good, good.
fine. And you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Right. So today we're gonna continue working, or well, actually finishing practicing models of deduction and speculation. Let's
Yes.
just give it a little more time, a couple more minutes to see if somebody connects before 10:05.
Okay.
All right. Hi, Javier. Good morning.
Hello, teacher.
You hi. Good morning. All right. Well, I guess we can we can start like the two of you right now, and let's see who joins us. Um, what we're gonna do is we're going to pretty much uh, practice models of deduction and speculation. We are going to do it in present and in past. But the first thing that I'm going to ask you to do, I don't know, do you have your book with you or no?
Yes.
Sure.
All right. Okay. So let's go to page. Let me just check the number of the page. I don't remember. It
Is
should be. Uh
no, I don't know. I don't know.
huh. Okay. It's page 55. Let me share the software of the book. We're gonna do page 55, but we're gonna focus on activity F, and we have these four sentences, and it says complete the sentences with the words from the box. So we have one, two, three, four sentences incomplete, and then we have must have, may never, couldn't have, and might actually. Okay, so the same, it's deduction and or speculation. What I want you to do is take a moment, read the sentences, and identify which ones, if it's deduction, if it's probability, possibility, or impossibility in this case, if it's present or if it's past. Okay? Tell me when you finish so we can check them. Hello, Angela. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine. Thanks,
Good.
and you?
I'm fine, thank you. I don't know if you have your book yet or if you have it with you. We are on page 55 and they are completing letter F. These 4 sentences using these words from the box. Let me know when you finish so we can check the answers. Are you guys ready?
I finish.
Okay. Or what about Angela and Javier? Are you ready?
I think yes.
Okay. So again, I'm going to read the sentences and I want you guys to tell me the one you think the answer is. Okay, so it says we and then know how Provan created the image. What did you guys put?
May never.
I guess it's may never.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna check it here and then when we answer all of them, we're gonna check them. Okay, so may never, and then we have Provence, so photograph blank being digitally altered.
Golden hat.
Wouldn't have. Yeah.
Okay, very good. 3 it says the image of the ghost blank be painted on the picture.
Must have.
All right. And then we have some critics say Provant might actually faked the image by putting grease on the lens, on the camera lens. Okay, so I'm gonna check them to see if they are correct, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so the last two, they are, we have to switch them actually, okay? So in here, check, it says the image of the ghost, B. B, in this case, is it in simple form or is it in past participle?
That is simple form.
In simple form, okay? So in this case, if we want to use must, then we have to remove must have, okay? Because must have is for when the verb is in past participle. So in this case, we're talking about something that maybe happened in the past, okay?
Okay.
And in this case, might, well, we don't have an auxiliary have, so we can use it with be. Questions with this?
No, teacher.
No.
All right, so Presentation here. All right, so this is what I'm going to ask you to do. For now, I guess that the three of you can work together. It says making deductions and speculations. How good are you? So this is what. Okay, so Eder came here, so maybe we can do it in pairs. I have this from 1 to 10. Okay. All of these sentences. What I want you to do is read the sentences and simple. I want you to make as many speculations or as many deductions as you can. I want you to use in present or in past, whatever you prefer. It doesn't matter. For example, I can say, um, I can say number 1. You see a student chatting on the phone. Who is it? Ah, I think the student might be Juan Carlos because he's working. Or another um, speculation that I have, I think that the student might have been Juan Carlos because I saw him making a phone call outside the classroom. Okay? So basically, I want you to do many different speculations and deductions for these sentences, okay? Yes?
Yes.
All right. So let's see. I'm gonna do this. Angela and Javier, you two work together, and Roque and Eder, you two work together, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna send the picture to the WhatsApp group so you can have it. And just accept the invitation. I'm gonna give you 6 minutes for this, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Mm,
The number 2 is you hear someone singing outside the classroom door. Who is it? I don't know. Only an example. I think this. I think this. I don't know. The student singing outside the classroom door is Eder.
okay. Mm, uh, I hear something outside the classroom door. Who is it? Um, I think person singing outside the classroom door is a student Sandra. It's like so.
Yeah. Okay. The next.
Classroom.
I don't know. I think Alejandra lost their pen and she wants to borrow my pencil.
I start what? I can hear.
Okay. I think Alejandra is lost her pen and she want to borrow my pencil.
Okay. I think let's still around stories. Who is it? I think Javi lost or dropped his pen and wants to read to me.
Okay.
The next is some.
Didn't give me, and it was a lost. It was lost expensive pen.
Okay.
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 Hi, Sandra.
Hi, teacher.
I'm going to send you to one of the breakout rooms, okay? Because you're working in there.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
You're welcome. There you go. So just accept the invitation and
Okay, thank you.
yes, you're welcome.
And sometimes it's not good because there are jokes in black and white, and in this time was black.
Okay. Yes, that will be the reason why she is not here today. Also.
Yes, I think because I talk with her and I say, hey, take it easy, please. I am in a class today.
You're very. She's a clone.
Yeah, maybe.
I think the student might be happy because he's talking with other.
Okay. I think the student might be, I don't know, maybe me because I am, I don't know who do I am no sé cómo se diga. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, because I am funny.
Okay. I think the student might have been Roque because I saw him laughing.
Okay. The next is you see a classmate doing their homework 5 minutes before.
about
Yeah.
your home, your job.
Oh. So Alejandra used to talk about her job.
Yes, all the classes that
Okay.
I did. My boss make me something, or my partner, my mother, all the time. Alejandra, that's Alejandra.
Like a reality show.
Yes, I really show. Did you remember when Alejandra sleep in the classroom?
Oh no, I didn't remember that.
He
I don't remember.
something classes.
Okay.
Okay. So
So I guess we need to go back.
yes, I think that she's at night or something like that.
Okay, so everyone's back, and where's the presentation here? Okay, so I have like some extra sentences, and my computer got-
What is
I'm here.
everybody's here. Yes, everyone's here.
Yes,
Okay, so
yes,
I have oh, here some extra sentences. So it's from 11 to 16. So I'm gonna give you the numbers. For example, Angela, I want you to be number 11. Okay. Javier, I want you to be number 12. Either you can be number 13. Roque, you can be 14. And Sandra, you can be 16. 16. Hold on. Let me see if I give them correctly. 11, 12, 13, 14. Sorry, Sandra, you can be 15. Okay. What I want you to do is think for a minute or for a moment actually, and I want you to give me two different deductions or speculations from the sentence that with the number that I gave you. Okay, two deductions or two speculations in present or in past, whatever you prefer. But I'm going to give you 1 minute, okay, for you to read and think about it. Are you guys ready?
No yet.
Okay. All right, let me know when you finish so we can start.
Teacher, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Are there a form to say rancho or no?
Yes, you can say, I mean, rancho can be ranch.
Okay,
Mhm.
I finished, teacher.
Okay, all right. Okay, so Angela finished as well. Just let me know either Roque and Sandra.
Yes.
Okay, so either also finished. I'll wait for Roque and Sandra.
Yes,
I finish.
All right, very good. So we're gonna start. We're gonna go according to the numbers. So Angela, in this case, you're 11. It says a student.
Yes.
A student enters the class 10 minutes late. Who is it? Okay.
Mm,
Tell us over your sentences.
yes. The first is I think the student may be happy because I saw it in the cafeteria.
Okay.
And second is I think the student may be either because he was playing with his friends.
Okay. All right. Very good. Javi, you're number 12, right? It says you hear someone give an excuse for not doing their homework. Who is it?
Okay, I think that the student who can give an excuse for not doing his homework could be me because I am going to have a lot of homework this weekend.
Okay.
And the other is I think Angela could be the student who makes excuse to do her homework because she's going to her ranch.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay. Very good. Either you're number 13. It
My
says
Mhm.
you see a beautiful drawing on a student's desk. Who drew it? Sorry.
Speculation is someone entered the room because no one of us can draw. Or I could be the teacher who forgot a picture from or draw from the children's English class.
Okay. All right. Very good. Roque, you're number 14. It says a classmate has bought a new mobile phone. Who is it?
I think he must have been Gerardo because he was tired of using the same phone.
Okay.
And another one is I think he may be Eder because he's always doing everything that is new or released present.
Okay. All right. Very good. And Angela, yours it says a student is sleeping at their desk. Who is it?
I think it was me, Sandra.
Okay.
No. I think that 15 is gonna be answered by me, not by Angela.
I said Angela. I'm sorry. Sandra, that's yours. Yeah, I meant Sandra. So the yours it says a student is sleeping at their desk. Who is it?
I think the student might have been Annie because I saw her chatting at night on Messenger.
Okay.
Mm, I think the student might have been Roque because somebody saw him going out of a party last night.
Okay. All right. Very good. Great. All right. So before we continue, what I'm going to ask you to do is I want you to use the Zoom chat. Um, I want you to write, in this case, something, whatever you're going to do during this weekend. Okay. So, for example, I'm gonna give you an example here. I want to send it to you.
something that I have done or I want to do.
That you want to do, or that you will do, or you're going to do.
Okay.
For example, in my case, I don't know if you received the message. I put, I will be working in cultural activities for next week. Okay. Did you receive it already?
Yes.
Okay.
What? No, I didn't receive the message.
Okay. Check the chat, the Zoom chat in this case.
Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it says, I will be working in cultural activities for next week. That's me. I'm not going to give you any reasons, but I want you to make a deduction or a speculation. Why do you think I will be doing that? Okay.
Specifically, you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I will be taking my MBA class all weekend. All right.
Sorry, miss. Didn't understand. We need to do a deduction of your sentence.
No, no. What I want you to do is write a sentence about you, something you're going to do next weekend.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Weekend.
Yeah, during the weekend.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good at it. Okay, I'll be studying the letters for next week. All right. I'll be. Okay. All right. So Roque is busy. We'll wait for him. Okay. So I'll be watching movies with my girlfriend and someone during the weekend. Okay. Now pay attention to what you're going to do. So I have here Roques, I have Javier, Angela, Eder, Sandra. I want you to use WhatsApp, okay? And I'm going to ask you to send an audio, okay? You're gonna send an audio, and I want you to make deductions or speculations from the things that from the sentences that your classmates did. So, for example, I read Sandra. Sandra says, "I'll be taking MBA's class all weekend," and so I think Sandra might be having an exam next week. That's why she's studying. Um, Javier says, I will be presenting, sorry, for a business class next week. So I think Javier might be getting a job because he's presenting for a business class, etc., etc., etc. So take a moment, read the sentences, and send a WhatsApp audio. Okay? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
All right.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
this audio can be answering all sentence, or maybe or one or two.
Yeah, you can do either two or three if you want.
Okay.
2 or 3 people. Yeah.
Teacher, can you repeat me the instructions because I'm not sure of the activity that
Yeah, don't
we
worry.
have to do?
Yeah, don't worry. So in this case, what I want you to do is read 2 or 3 of the sentences your classmates wrote in the chat, and I want you to send a WhatsApp audio, okay, an audio, making deductions or speculations from the sentences that you read from your classmates. Okay?
Okay, perfect.
All right. Let me know when you're ready so I can listen to some of the audios.
If I finish, I start to make the audio, right?
Yes, please. Yes, so I can listen to them.
I imagine that I need to send it to the group, or
Yes, to the WhatsApp group, please.
okay.
All right. Okay, so I think I've heard all of them. I don't know what happened with your audios, either,
I don't know, teacher, why.
but it's okay. Don't worry. We're gonna
Okay,
continue practicing.
I
So,
would I would tell my sentences.
okay, yes,
Okay, I think Sandra might be in final exams because I hear her very nervous.
okay,
2. I think Javier might be studying more English because he has an exam of business. 3. I think Roque might be free on this weekend because he will be watching movies with his girlfriend.
okay. All right,
Okay?
very good. Yes, thank you. So yes, all of you guys sent very good, interesting sentences. So we're gonna continue. And let's see. All right, so we're gonna again today is pretty much working with the models of deduction and speculation. So in this case, I have this sentence in yellow. It says a man arrives at work an hour late. What happened? What happened? Okay. So remember that we have the modals in present. So it's only the modal and then the verb in simple form. And then in past, I have to use the modals have and then the verb in past participle. We have models for deduction. We have models for probability and possibility or impossibility if it's negative. What I want you to, oh, sorry. What I want you to do is, I want you right now, give me speculations or deductions based in the yellow, on the yellow box. A man arrives at work an hour late. What happened? What happened? What do you think? Give me some examples of that.
Uh, I guess this man couldn't have work. Can you say waking past participle?
Waking, yeah, waking up.
Couldn't have waken up well, and at the time, or he didn't he didn't notice that he was late.
Okay, all right, very good. Anyone else who wants to share an example of this?
I think, I don't know if it's correct, but he could have had a family problem.
Okay, all right, yes, very good. Any other example who that you would like to share?
Yes, I think he may have a nightmate.
Nightmare? Uh-huh. Okay, very good. All right, so this is what you're going to do. In this next activity, I'm going to send you a picture of this box. Okay, and the box has different sentences. Okay, it says a girl walks into the class late without talking to anyone. She gives a piece of paper to the teacher. She's missing a tooth. What I want you to do is read the different situations. Every box is a situation, okay? And I want you to make deductions or speculations in present or in past, whatever you want to to say. You have the examples in here. You have the examples that you gave me. but I'm gonna give you, in this case, for this one, I'm going to give you 7 minutes for you to practice with your classmates and make deductions or speculations, okay?
Yes, teacher, can you send us the last slide too to watch
Yes.
the structure?
Yeah. Let me send all of you. Let me send the pictures right now before I send you to the WhatsApp group. Give me a second.
Teacher,
Yes.
in this example, it's okay if I say I think the man may have had an accident.
Yes, because you're using the probability for something in past. Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. You're welcome. Let me just send you the pictures. The first picture that I send you has the grammatical rules, let's say, for this. And then the other picture that I sent you has the examples. And the last one that I'm going to send you has the box of the situations bigger, so you can read if you have a problem reading the other one. Okay? Let me know when you receive the 3 pictures.
Yes, I can.
Teacher, we have 3.
Okay, very good. So this is what you're going to do. Let me see. We're going to work Angela. Let's do this. Angela, Sandra, and Javier as well. You 3 work together. Eder and Roque, you 2 work together. Okay. Please go to the breakout rooms, and you have 7 minutes to make deductions and speculations as much as possible.
Coca-Cola, and it was for the reason that he was hungry.
Or I have another deduction. Someone may broke the. Wait a moment.
Okay.
The other woman is comfortable. He's aware, right? He,
What is lugash?
you see, What?
What is lugash?
Lu-
Abuya ribs, and
Aware,
he has a lot of lugash.
lawyers.
Mm,
Luggage are the bags that you take when you travel, like all of the bags.
equipaje.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Mm, he must travel to different interesting place.
I am back. Okay. So we continue with the third one. A woman walks into the room looking very excited. Okay, what is Eder?
I don't know. I think he disconnected for some reason. Let me send you to the other group so you don't be quiet, okay? So like don't
Yes.
hold on. Give me.
Is correct. Um,
Okay.
Hi there.
Hi, teacher.
Let me put you to the group. I'm gonna send you. I changed a rocket to the other group. So let me send you there as well, so you can all be together.
Mm, I'm not sure of the structure.
me too.
Which one?
It's an example that Angela did
The
about the last one.
What did you say?
um, the aware some very early from school. Uh, is avoid maybe Paul because she went to school early and didn't eat.
Okay, maybe what? Sorry.
Well, I don't know how they pronounce. In
Pale?
the he looks pale and he isn't hungry. In the last
Okay, he looks pale. Okay, pale,
pale.
pale. Yeah. Okay, so he looks pale and isn't hungry. And you said he what?
Uh, he make me pale because she went to school early and didn't eat.
Okay. Yes, it's correct. He may
It's correct.
he may be pale. Yeah. Yes, because pale is let's say physical description. So you are using the verb to be. So it's correct.
Okay.
Okay. Did you guys finish?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna close the breakout room because I put you guys all together. Okay, let's go to the main session so we can carry on with the next activity.
I don't know.
All right.
No, that is speculation.
All right, so in this case, before we actually continue, I would like for you guys to give me some deductions or speculations based on what you discussed with your partner or your partners. So who would like to give me some examples about any of these situations?
Okay. My assumption or deduction is that this man was into work looking angry because he made had his bike broken because someone crashed his bike with his bike.
Okay, all right, very good.
Okay.
Mhm.
In my case, for the first one, I say that I think that the girl might have an accident before the class.
Okay, so might have an accident before the class. Very good. Any other example?
Well, talking about a woman walks into the room looking very excited, I
Okay.
I said she could win the lottery, and that was the reason that she's holding a ticket and she's going to quit her job.
Okay. To quit her job?
Yeah, to quit.
Quit her job. Okay. All right. Very good. What about the rest? Anyone who wants to give an example?
Um, I think the man walked mad because his bike could have broken, and that is why he's holding his helmet.
Okay. Uh-huh.
If this is okay, is the second sentence, or I have another sentence because I think I am confused. But the other sentence is I think the man may have forgotten his phone in his office, and this sentence is about the in the third line, the two sentence, a man arrives at his house at night.
Okay. So he looks at in his pockets and his bag. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, it's correct. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyone else who wants to share an example?
Me, a man walks into work looking angry because a dog ruined his and crashed his bike. This is the reason that he was angry.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right. Very good. Anyone else before I change the activity? Okay. So we're gonna go and okay, no, I'm gonna do this one. All right. So this is what I'm going to ask you to do. This one we are going to do it all of us together in this session. Okay, we're not going to separate to breakout rooms. We're gonna have a little like conversation before we finish. Let's say. So in this case, the instructions are make deductions or speculations about what happened. What happened? Okay, so we're talking about the past in the first 6 months of 2020 and why. Okay, so we're talking about deductions or speculations from between January and June. So in my case, I put these silly examples. I put aliens might have appeared in Roswell, New Mexico because some people wanted to visit Area 51, for example. And people must have been sad because they didn't celebrate their birthday. Okay, so I'm making a deduction and I'm also making speculations about probabilities. So in this case, I want you to take a moment and let's have a conversation, okay? I don't want you don't have to write anything, but let's make this from the past. So I don't know who wants to say something.
We need to mention something or write it.
No, to mention something, I want you to speak, like speak as much as possible in this activity.
Okay. Mm, I I I think that Anonymous may have stolen many, how can I say, delicate information from White House because they how can I say, they intimidate the Trump to do so many things.
Okay, all right. What about the rest?
The Illuminatis might have planned this situation to generate a lot of money and power.
Okay, all right, very good.
Teacher, it's about
People must have been stressed because they can see their families in this time.
Okay, yeah.
teacher,
Yes.
Mm,
it's about any situation happen in these first 6 months.
Yes, any situation.
Okay, I think the Chinese could have planned the disease because they have a good economy right now.
Okay, all right. Yes. And Angela, you were saying something?
I had one, but I think was about the future.
Okay.
Uh, and I think in the next 6 months that well, uh, I think the people uh, must have been calmer after the epidemic because maybe there will be no more diseases.
Okay. So there won't be no more disease. Okay. Very good. So we're talking about um a little bit about the future, but the sentence is correct. Okay.
I
And
have
uh-huh.
another one. I think that Netflix is one of the companies that might have winning a lot of money because of the pandemic.
Okay. So that might have won a lot of money. All right. Yes, they are one of those companies that are earning a lot of money. All right. Anyone else who wants to share another example of this before we do the last activity? Okay. So the last activity is actually part of this one, but um, this one is more about deductions and speculations. It says make deductions or speculations about your friends or family members in this quarantine and in times of COVID-19. So, for example, my friend Edna might want to move out of her house because her sister is driving her crazy, and my sister must be crazy because she bought two pit bulls. Okay, so in this case, we are. What I want you to do is just make one deduction or speculation about someone you know, family member or friend, but I want you to make the speculation or deduction in present. Okay, the same speaking. I don't want you to write anything. So who would like to share an example?
Um, I think that one can be my mom must be tired because she uh, was operated and she needs to rest a lot.
Okay, all right, yes.
Um, for me, my sister must be sensitive
Okay.
because she always cries for everything.
Okay, yes. What about the rest? Who would like to share something else? Well, everybody has to share something.
My family may want a big house with pool to shelter at home in times of a pandemic.
Okay, yes, so have a pool house,
I
very good.
needed pool.
Yes.
Um, I consider that one friend must be sad because he was how can I say, he was making exercise in the gym before, and
Mm-hmm.
right now he can't.
He can. All right, yes.
I think my friends can be creative because they haven't done anything in this quarantine.
Okay, yes. All right. So in this case, before we finish, anyone else who would like to share something before we finish today's session?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So for now, we're gonna finish. What questions do you have with deductions and speculations? Questions that you have?
Yes, I have some confusions about the time
Okay.
when to apply the time because when I am forming the sentence,
Mm-hmm.
I confuse the time of the verb. I
Okay.
don't know why.
Yeah. So in this case,
And
uh-huh.
for example, talking about Kent,
Okay. In this case, let me here. So in this case, about the time, or talking about the time, the only difference is when you, for example, let me make this bigger so I can use the. Okay. So in this case, about the time, the only the only difference, let's say, or the important part will be that you, when you make your deduction or when you make your prediction, if you're speaking or if you're having a conversation, is for you to know if you're actually talking about the past or if you're actually talking about the present when you speak. But when you are answering something or when you are reading something, you have to pay attention to the sentence. If the sentence is in past, then immediately you need to use the speculations or deductions in past. But well, for example, like this one in here, in this case, because I'm talking about the book, right? So if I have been, the verb been, is it in present or in past participle?
past.
Okay, so in this case, if I have past participle in here, and then I have must have, may never, couldn't have, might actually. From the four, which one do you think is most probable for you to use in here?
Must have.
So you can either use must have or couldn't have. In this case, depending on, I'm only saying that you can use both because they have. Okay. The
Okay.
difference is that, for example, in here you have be. It's impossible for me to say must have be or couldn't have be.
Be.
Why? Because I'm using this auxiliary. So my only possibilities actually are may never or might actually, because they don't have any auxiliary in here. That's
Okay.
one that like that's the biggest difference. When you're using the models in present or when you are using the models in past.
Okay.
And when you speak, like I said, when you speak, you have to just pay attention to what you say. If you're talking about, no, like yesterday I ate a hamburger for dinner. So if I'm saying yesterday I ate a hamburger for dinner, your speculation or your deduction, is it going to be in present or is it going to be in past? If I'm talking about yesterday, because I told you I had a hamburger for dinner
In past.
in past, okay? Because my conversation is something that is in the past.
Okay.
Okay, so like those are like the little details where that you can use to identify if your sentence is in past or your sentence is in present.
Okay. Mhm.
All right, so
Thank you.
now you're welcome. So for just to finish, I'm gonna show you guys this what I put for homework. This one. So for homework, I put two sentences, two activities. One says models of deduction and speculation. This one is very similar to well, it's actually the same thing. Let me just make sure. Okay. So in here, what I did is I put a Google slide or two Google slides with the same activity that you did speaking. Okay. But what I want you to do is read the sentences, and you have whatever example number of examples you want to put. You can put writing. I want you to write as many examples as possible as you can. Okay, making deductions or speculations in the past or in present. That's one, and the other one is like a reflection. So this is basically, for example, the question is, do you think it's important to be completely honest in a job interview? So what I want you to do is write a paragraph describing why is it important, in your opinion, to be honest in a job interview. Describe why it is important, what are the benefits of being honest, why it is incorrect to lie, and what is the negative part of lying. Okay? These are the only two things that I want you to do during the weekend.
Okay.
Okay? Questions with the homework?
No.
Okay.
No.
They are in Google Classroom, so the instructions are in there. Whatever question you have, just let me know through the WhatsApp group, okay?
Okay.
All right. So for now,
Okay.
that's it. Have a wonderful weekend.
Yes.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice weekend.
See you.
Okay, bye-bye. See you on Monday.
Like, thanks.
Bye. Thank you.